Hello everybody. In this short presentation, we're going to discuss how to service the referee belt packs. Each referee belt pack requires a single PTS 500 battery, which I have right here, that is sold directly from us. Please know that not using this battery could void the service contract if an unauthorized battery is found to damage the electronic components inside the belt pack. To access the battery compartment, if you notice here, the battery is actually located under the replaceable belt clip and can be accessed with these two screws here. What I recommend when removing the belt clip is that when you unscrew the screws, that you try to leave them in the clip, and after you've completely loosened up both screws, then you can simply lift the clip up and the screws stay in the clip so you don't lose them. A close examination of the battery compartment will show that we actually have the positive end of the compartment labeled with the yellow paint. So that way we will not accidentally place the battery in the wrong direction. So we have the positive end going towards the tape. When you turn the belt pack on, if you want to make sure your battery is good, if we turn the belt pack on, and just so you can see, the on-off switch is recessed inside this here. So it's important to use a level of care so you do not break this switch. So by reaching inside with the flathead end of the screwdriver that we provide, simply flip the switch on. And if you can see now, with the belt pack turned on and having power, you can see now an LED light here. You can only really see this with the belt clip on, but this is a good first diagnostic tool to make sure you have a good battery in the belt pack. Now we recommend that you do a complete test of each belt pack as you're doing your setup, whenever that is. Hopefully it's a few hours before the game. So the first thing we want to do is set up the base station, which we cover in a separate video, select the belt packs, and then when you turn on each of the belt packs, make sure that you see them connected to the base station, which, as you can see here, when I turn this belt pack on, and this is the number 7 in this case, you'll see that the battery indicator and the radio signal strength beacon will both illuminate. So that tells us that the belt pack is on and connected to the base station. Now the next thing we recommend is that we actually test the microphones, and this is a change from our old system where instead of just blowing a puff of air into the microphone like this and see the clock stop, that no longer works because this is all digital technology. What we want you to do is to grab a whistle with a precision time lanyard that every kit should have, place the microphone in the lanyard, or in this case, since you're testing it, if you just hold the microphone up approximately to where it would be. So in this example, let me set this down here. So if I hold the microphone up and hit the calibrate, go into the calibration screen, which I cover this in a separate video, do the calibrate whistle for each belt pack, and you can see on the split screen what happens when I blow the 2 whistles while it's in calibrate mode. And then confirm that each of the belt packs will calibrate. When testing the dual microphone belt packs, try to hold the 2 microphones separated as shown, as to simulate the proper wearing of the microphones by the referee. If you notice, in the close-up, the NBA referee shirt actually has the slits in the shirt cut out for the microphones and is a good approximation of where they should be worn properly in the game. If you notice the location of the microphones is significantly off from where the slits are, try to have the referee address that situation. Now, what some schools do, just to eliminate any confusion, is this: if you notice that it generates a calibration score for each of the 3 belt packs that you're planning to use. What some schools do is actually then, after they've tested the belt packs and make sure they're working, is reboot the base station, which will basically clear the calibration values, and that way when we actually have the referees do the calibration before the game, it shows no values in that calibration screen, which can be confusing to the end user, especially if you have someone else, like your timekeeper, is coming in and actually doing the calibration. For any additional questions about the contents of this presentation, please use the contact information shown above. We thank you again for your support of Precision Time.